When the world demands we rush, when the noise of information attacks our mind like a pack of wild dogs, when every day is packed with tasks, alerts, messages, obligations, there comes a moment when you realize you're no longer in control of your life. You're simply reacting to everything. Modern people live under the illusion of productivity. We believe the more we do, the closer we get to success. The tighter the schedule, the more valuable our time must be. But the truth lies elsewhere. Doing more doesn't bring you closer to what truly matters. It scatters your focus. It creates an illusion of importance, but pulls you away from essence. And that's where the real question arises. What if less is more? Task minimalism isn't laziness. It's not about avoiding effort. It's about clarity, about choosing your real priorities with a calm mind and a solid core. It's the maturity of knowing the difference between urgent and essential. The heart of task minimalism is the ability to remove the unnecessary to make room for what truly matters. If your energy is spread across everything, you move nowhere. You only simulate progress. Look at the greats. They never did everything. They were ruthless about what didn't matter. Bruce Lee once said, "I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." That's focus. That's inner discipline. And that's what gets results. Not quantity, but depth. Not doing everything, but doing one thing well. Since childhood, we've been told to stay busy. That wasting time is weakness. That rest is for the lazy. That multitasking is a skill. But the truth? Multitasking is a trap. It shatters your focus. It strips away depth. And in the end, it costs you the essence of what you're doing. Task minimalism is not about the number of tasks. It's about the meaning behind each one. The internal why that gives each task purpose. Ask yourself, why am I doing this? Where does it lead? What happens if I stop? Most of the things on your list are just noise, habits of staying busy. But what hides beneath that noise? Fear. Fear of being unnecessary. Fear of stillness. But silence is where the real answers are born. True strength doesn't come from a packed calendar. It comes from making space for something real to enter. Take an example. Picture a person who wants to change their life. They read 5 books at once, start 3 courses, try a new planning system, all at the same time. On the surface, it looks impressive, maximum effort. But in the end, they burn out. Why? Because they lacked direction. It was just noise, no focus. Burnout follows. The dream dies. Now imagine another person. They choose 1 book, the right one, 1 course, high quality, 1 tool, reliable. They move forward in silence without drama. And after 1 month, they've changed. Not because they worked more, but because they worked better. That's the difference between busyness and progress. Task minimalism is a filter. You don't chase everything. You choose what aligns with your deepest values, and that takes courage. Saying no is harder than saying yes. Stillness is harder than hustle. But in refusal, your real power is born. Steve Jobs once said that great products weren't great because of what they had, but because of what they didn't have. The same applies to life. Clean structure creates clarity. Clarity builds confidence, and confidence drives action. Ask yourself this simple question. What 3 tasks this week truly move me forward? Eliminate the rest. What 3 habits give me strength? Keep only them. What 3 people uplift my mind? Protect that energy. Minimalism isn't denial. It's optimization. It's sharp decision-making. It's mental maturity. When you focus on one thing, you penetrate its essence. When you scatter, you touch nothing deeply. A real-life story. Ray Kroc, the man who built the McDonald's empire, started as a milkshake machine salesman at 52. He didn't jump into dozens of ventures. He saw one thing, the McDonald brothers' burger system, and decided to build that. One idea, one focus, one goal. And from that, he built an empire. The power of minimalism lies in choosing one thing and mastering it. Now let's move to action. First, make a list of your weekly tasks. Then cross out 70% of them ruthlessly. Keep only what leads to real outcomes. Second, set just 3 priorities a day, no more. If you complete those, the day is already a win. Third, start a refusal journal. Write down what you say no to. It trains clarity. Fourth, create a not-to-do list. Add tasks that feel important, but drain your time. Checking email 10 times a day. Endless calls, small errands that can be delegated. Fifth, keep space open. Don't fill every hour. Leave silence. Sometimes silence is wiser than any action. Task minimalism is the philosophy of maturity. It's about conscious action, not automatic reaction. It's a lifestyle with fewer tasks, but more meaning. Less noise, but more clarity. Less rush, but more depth. A mature person isn't the one who gets everything done. It's the one who chooses what matters and does it quietly, calmly, without performance. You can begin right now. Just ask yourself what truly matters and what must be let go. Be the master of your time and your life. And in those moments where you feel rushed and distracted again, remember this. A master doesn't chase 10 goals. He walks toward one, with each step precise, like an archer with one arrow. That's where real power lives, and that's where freedom begins.